Good morning, everyone. It is quite early where I am, but we have a Professor Cup today. So I have to set the chat to emote only. All right, so chat is currently in emote only. I am waiting for my opponent. And then I guess we ball. I decided to play a variation of Ancient Box today. The theme for this Professor Cup was spiders, zombies, and ghosts. And depending on which team you chose, and it is open deck list as well. So depending on which team it affects which Pokemon you could use. So if you chose team, shoot, I don't even remember. Let me check because I wrote it all down on my phone. I had everything separated in albums by which team. So Team Ghost was electric, psychic, and colorless. Team Spiders was steel, grass, and water. And Team Zombies was dark, fire, and fighting. So I guess I'm on Team Zombies. So here we go. Get some early morning TCG live going here. I'm surprised my hair looked decent enough. No, we want to go second with this deck. So I can see here, because it is open deck list, that my opponent is running Team Ghosts. They are running normal. Oh, this is a pretty good start. Normal, electric, and colorless. Or yeah, colorless, normal. And maybe grass? Yeah, they're running the Joltik that accelerates energy. So I know it's very early. Unusual time for me to be streaming. Normally I'm a late night streamer. I am running off of only about 4 hours of sleep, so I've got one of these on deck for me today. Even though I'm not supposed to have drinks at my desk after the last keyboard incident with my expensive EV Razor keyboard here, so we'll just have to be extra careful. So one of the other rules for this tournament was it was no rule box Pokemon and no A-Specs. And only 2 of each card. Instead of normally you can have 4 of a card by name. They limited this one to 2 of a card by name. And except for basic energy. So those dittos are such a good idea. I really thought about putting some of those dittos in some of my other decks that I tested with. Alrighty. Where do we go from here? I guess we start with the Pokegear, see if we can hit something. We hit Janine. That works, because I just don't have enough in the discard, unfortunately, at this point. Get that attached. Now I can hit with Magnetic Burst, but that's only going to do 20 damage. Unfazed Fat plus the double Bouffalon on board means we're looking at minus 60, so I'm not actually going to do any damage, so might as well just do this. And Just get rid of these guys. No. Yeah, we can get rid of these. We're not going to see special energy here, I don't think. Maybe I should have looked at the list. They do have a therapeutic in there. I probably should have kept that. We'll just get a second one on board. I probably should have done that first, because then I could have Janine to both of them. But we'll just keep it in hand for now. And end turn. So if they don't double turbo and knock me out next turn, I can magnetic burst for 30 damage. Put a little damage on there at least. But this is already not looking good for me. They had a pretty explosive start. Yep, there's the energy, there's the knockout. I don't have anything. And unless they stay asleep. Not looking good for me. Deck did pretty well. And every time I tried to test a colorless deck, it was not working for me. So they're still asleep at least. It's Nest Ball. Well, I did do away with the other one, didn't I? Man, I really don't want to do that, but kind of have to. That's all I got, unfortunately. Two tails. That's good news for me. Unless they get the therapeutic energy. Carving for an item and a tool. What are they going to get? He's already got a Brave Charm on him. I'm getting Ultra Ball, no tool. We're going to Ultra Ball. For Bibs. And the Squovit. Wow. Last card in hand was a Squovit. Full 5 brand new cards. Nope. No energy, so whiff on the energy is pretty good for me. Nest Stash. So they're just hoping to wake up now at this point before I can chip them away. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll just keep flipping a tails. No, are you kidding me? Double heads? Oh my gosh. What? And I get a Night Stretcher now? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna give him this one. That never happens to me, by the way. Every time I play tested Snorlax, I would always flip a tails. I think I've maybe once ever flipped double heads. Do I have an energy in the discard? Damn, if I just had one more energy. I got literally nothing. Oh, good. Glad I got rid of that. Wish it would have been a therapeutic. I might just be helping him dig sooner to the therapeutic, but if he's going to attack me to knock this out... Oh, the double turbo! It's still better than therapeutic. And the industrious incisors. He's already attached that, so I know he can't attach energy, but if he's got one in hand, which, I mean, he's just going through the whole deck at this point, so... Now he's guaranteed one. He's guaranteed one now. Come on, I really need to top deck like an Iono or something here. I need a crazy good top deck here. Come on. Come on. Not the top deck I wanted, but it's the top deck I'll take. Let's bring the bibs up. I know he's going to probably dig for something else, so... He's going to probably dig for another double turbo, attach it, retreat the bibs, attack, and knock me out. That's what I would do. There's the Colress. Maybe it's prized. Maybe the other double turbo is prized. Nope, he's got the jet instead. He'll probably jet up the, well, I was gonna say he can't jet up the Bouffalot. It won't knock me out. This can knock me out, though. Here's the KO. Pretty sure I've lost this. I'm too far behind. Well, if we go 0-3 drop, then we're... Are you kidding me? Come on, where's all my draw supporters? Where are all my draw supporters? Switch card. Retreat. I'm done. Yep, we're just calling it. Well, we have quite a ways to go before the round ends. I believe like 15 minutes here. Save the match result. There we go. Wow, my opponent noticed a mess up on my list. Let's see here. Well, shoot, I just screwed up my deck list. Might already be over for me. All right, so I had to make a judge call here on this one, since my list has an error in it. I guess when I was submitting the list online, I must have clicked future booster energy capsules instead of ancient capsules. So super weird. Looking at my list now, just trying to see. Yep, sure is future booster energy capsules. Just waiting on the judge call for this ticket. Do, do. Well, I might be looking at a DQ with a list error like that. I mean, I don't think it's a DQ. It would have been a game loss. I already lost my first match, so just waiting for the judge to get back to me now, hopefully before the next round. Let's see here. The next round should be starting about 7 minutes. Man, my hands are cold. Kind of chilly this morning. I think the Janine before the Ultra Ball was a not Janine, whatever. Before the Ultra Ball was a pretty hard misplay because I did eventually draw into that dark energy, but I just never drew into any draw support. No Satas or, I mean, this is going to happen in this format, unfortunately, where there's only 2 of a card in a deck. And we got a judge, so let's see what we decide upon here. And the only thing they can do is allow me to switch them for 2 basic energies. Well, way to mess up. Well, I'm a dum-dum. Probably just ruined it for me. I'm probably just gonna go the next 2. I mean, I could drop now, but I mean, might as well play 2 more rounds. Let's see here. Contents of the deck list always take priority over the contents of the physical deck. Sorry, just having a discussion with the judges. I mean, I don't want to drop, but like, damn, I'm just kind of over already. We have a round 2 yet? I guess not. 120 players, 189 people had signed up. Let's see here. What time is it? We are 7 minutes past. I should be on to round 2. Let's see here. Is everybody done? Hmm. Oh, it's so cold. Sorry, guys. It's just cold where I'm at. I'm just waiting for the next round. I mean, I might as well play the next round or two at least. But pretty sure this run is over for me. I need to go get my hoodie. Yeah, between the dead drawing, I mean, I did make at least the one misplay. But every time I tested, which I didn't have a whole lot of testing this week, I maybe got 2 days of testing in, if that, because they just kind of announced it like super last minute that it was going to be this weekend. And I didn't know the format. I didn't know that the format on Professor U was under the tab that was all the way to the right. So I didn't know what the format was, so didn't really have, I didn't know what to build. And then we literally got like the Discord invites and everything pretty last minute at the same time that it all got announced. So nobody, I guess I could have posted in the Professor Discord if I'd have known what they have the resources tab all the way to the right. If I'd have known what the format was, I probably could have posted in the Professor Discord looking for testers or brought it up with my friend group and we could have probably tested together or something. They could have helped me, but just lack of information and preparation. Oh, I thought the ticket was closed. How do I close the ticket? Oh, here we go. I guess I can just click the button. Is that it? I thought I did that. I guess the ticket was still open though. Oh, I have to click "Are you sure?" I'm just waiting. Did we get another round yet? 8:41. We're like 11 minutes past the round here. With online tournaments, they shouldn't really be going this far past time. The last Professor Cup, I actually started with a round one loss as well, but that was different because I overslept and missed the first round. So I got the round one loss there. And then, but I ended up going undefeated the rest of the day and ended up bubbling out of top eight, got ninth place. So Oh, Aquatic, thank you for the follow. No, sorry, we're just having a talk in the player chat, and it was funny. They were like, we were talking about my deck list error, and they were like, "Oh, it's the somebody said it's block lax, and the two card error is the block lax." And I said, "Yeah, I put the thumping Snorlaxes instead." They were like, "Oh no, I was just kidding." I, I mean, I'm just kidding. Are we on to the round yet? Like, do we have round two yet? Y'all are killing me here. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:45. We should be on to the next round by now. We're like 15 minutes past round time, aren't we? Let's see here. Oh my goodness, I guess we're still waiting on one table. I guess two players are offline and they're waiting for that table's results. Oh, yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds like a double no-show. I mean, like, we're 18 minutes past the round here, guys. Double no-show, double loss, double tie. If we can't get a hold of either player, if it's my responsibility to make sure my deck list is appropriate and, proper for what I'm playing, and the player's responsibility is to make sure that their um, results are correct. Yeah, so it's supposed to be on the players to make sure that they're supposed to be in the Discord and they're supposed to be making sure that their results are correct. So if they're not submitting results and we're past time, I mean, would that not be handled the same way as it would be in a real tournament, the same way my ruling was just handled the way it was in an in-person tournament? I think it would be a double loss because we don't have either player's results. Neither player was reported a winner. It's mostly supposed to be on the winner to make sure that they've reported. Sorry, guys. I know this is kind of boring. I'm just sitting here looking at the screen. I mean, we should have 20 minutes ago been on to another round, which means that we've been sitting here for about 30 minutes because I ended my match in 15 minutes. So, get some music, I guess. Get some music going. Probably should have done that 20 minutes ago, huh? I just thought we would be on to the next round by now. I didn't think we'd still be waiting. Because I'm kind of like at the, right, I want to get this over with now. Come on, Spotify. That is not what I clicked on. Where is... There it is. Gosh, I need a new computer. This one's been so slow and laggy. There we go. A little bit of tunes. Didn't think y'all wanted the echo coming through the mic. So I can lower that a little bit. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm about to drop just because of how long this is taking. It did not take this long last time. Like 30-minute rounds. The round began at 8 a.m. my time. It is 8:54, 8:53, which means we are like well over 20 minutes past the first round. I'm not wasting this caffeine buzz either. I'll go to work after this. The Discord is hilarious. Professors are just funny. Sorry. I know we're serious and stuff, but if the players could see some of the conversations that we have, I mean, these people are just, they keep me in stitches. I love reading some of these chats. It's always informative. Well, not always. I mean, obviously off-topic stuff's not informative, but I mean, it's just amazing the mentality of professors to be so professional, retain so much knowledge and information, but, you know, still be lighthearted. I mean, it really does prove how much professors encompass what the spirit of the game is. I don't know how to say your name, so I'm sorry. Is it Goji? But thank you for Kyojin. I'm gonna go with Kyojin. Does Kyojin work? You can give me a happy face in the chat if it is, because we're on emote only for the tournament. So I guess I can turn emote only off since we're not actually playing. No, we're probably about to have another one. But I mean, it just really encompasses the professor core values and just so much about the spirit of the game, how they can maintain so much professionalism, be such a wealth of knowledge. So many professors were constantly learning from each other. I'm learning from them all the time. And still, thank you. Oh, that is so cute. Little Glaceon. You know, still be professional, but still just be lighthearted, be fun. You know, we're a community, and then within that community of Pokemon players, we have that professor family. Like, we have to, I guess we have to keep ourselves entertained somehow, you know, especially in between rounds like this. Oh, but goodness, this time crunch, 8:56, we're almost 30 minutes past round. Which, you know, in an IRL tournament, not uncommon. That happens a lot. It takes a lot of time for, you know, in real life tournaments for tables that have time extensions, tables that go past time and have to do out their 3 turns, because once a player reaches their, you know, their 3 turns, they're not as concerned about time anymore. So they just take their time on their final turns to make sure that they're doing all their maximum actions and, you know, just playing out everything to the best of their ability. So all of that combined with then getting match slips, getting results inputted, getting the next pairings going, like all of that adds up to time at the end of the round. Which is why in the end of the round judge, whoever's in charge of end of the round, is so important. They're such an, I mean, all the judges, all the staff is important, but end of round is really crucial. And it's a lot of work and a lot of responsibility, and all the positions are kind of stressful to a point. But hey, we have round 2. Let's go. All right. Oopsie. Didn't mean to join trivia. My bad. All right. Nope, that is the wrong person. Pairings are up. Ironically, my next opponent is actually someone that I'm going to be working at LAIC with, who asked me to order them something from the US Pokemon Center. So we'll see how this one goes. If I take an L here, I'm probably just dropping, because I'm already awake. I might as well go to work and make some money. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. Sorry for boring everybody. The recording was mostly just a formality in case of, you know, any judge calls or anything. This way everything's recorded. We see it a lot in like late night tournaments where, you know, I'm not really a stickler for my own games. I'm pretty chill when it comes to things like that. Like, I brush off a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't. I mean, if it was like a regional tournament, if I paid, you know, $60, $70 to sit down and play somebody else, I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't let them, you know, slide with things where they're like, oh wait, no, I meant to put that here, you know, like, there's just some things where I'm just like, it's not a big deal, don't worry about it. And then there's some things where I'm just like, no, no, no. That's kind of a big deal. But in something like this, where it's supposed to be fun, I mean, yeah, we're playing for prizes. We're playing for special professor prizes. But, you know, again, I knew I was going into this one not feeling terribly confident because of how last minute this was. I didn't get a lot of practice, obviously. All right, here we go. Nope, we want to go second with this deck. Man, my computer's been really laggy today. I might just have too much running all at once. Ooh, Coffee Boy. See, I didn't really get to test against a whole lot of other decks either, or against a lot of other people. So I really tested against like the same 3-4 people. This is my punishment for not playing cloth in a format where I could play cloth. The crab is coming back to bite me or pinch me. Rude. That was very rude, sir. Poison first turn. Super rude. I don't really want to give you the Artisan, but I kind of need it myself here. Well, let's see, what else are we gonna do? Yes, I do want to put that in my hand. Because what we're going to do now is Seda. Here and here. some extra cards. Do a manual attach here. I mean, they're already poisoned, so it's not like poison spray helps me at all, but that's what I would have done for any other deck. So I'm not benching that. No way to retreat, so we're just gonna end turn. Unfortunately, this is one of those times where I'm like, you know, I almost put a second Bravery Charm in this deck, and I kind of wish I would have. But this is part of why those not having the Ancient Booster Energy Capsules really hurts this deck a lot. Not just because it limits the damage, but also I'm not getting that boosted HP, and I'm not getting the protection from status conditions, and there's the knockout. Yep, I'm done, guys. I'm done. I should have played Cloth. I'm gonna just, that's, anytime I can play Cloth, I'm gonna play Cloth, because I find that that's what I always say. We are just gonna drop now. See, the Ancient Boosters would have protected me from poison, so... But the Cloth still would have one-hit knocked me out, but I wouldn't have lost that first Pokemon to poison, so... Let's see here. Well, now I just have to drop. Yeah, those are like the quickest matches I've ever had, so. Well, thank you everybody who popped into the chat today. Sorry it wasn't more entertaining. I'm sorry you had to see me just brick and lose out like that. That's terrible. Again, not very entertaining, so you know, good luck to my opponents and everybody else still playing. But we're gonna go ahead and call this. And we may come back and stream later. It's still Spooktober, so there is still some fun stuff to stream. Lots of Hogwarts Legacy, plenty of other games. I didn't stream obviously this week because I spent the little bit of spare time I had this week building decks and practicing for this. We saw how well that worked out. So alrighty, folks. Well, thank you, everybody. Hopefully we'll catch some of you later today. And good luck anybody else out there who is still in the tournament.
Shout out to all the ones who came before. You showed the way, you opened up the door. Now we stand among legends and shout your names. Your light will never fade away. Shout out to all the ones who came before. You showed the way, you opened up the door. Now we stand among legends and shout your names. The world will never be the same. You started at the bottom and you worked your way. You showed me we're awesome and you won the day. Striving for the top spot, no room for mistakes. Yeah, you showed us the way. You showed us how to train up, how to pass the test, how to make your mark, be the very best. And when the lights are up and the pressure's on, how to push